So we're here at the Springs Golf Club today and we're going to be taking a look at the new TSi Drivers from Titleist. Okay, so as I say, we're down here at the Springs today. We're here with head professional Paul Cook. We're going to be taking a look at the new TSi Drivers from Titleist. So Paul, let's talk about these new drivers which have had a lot of interest generally in the golfing world. I think a lot of rave reviews for these clubs so far. Two new drivers that have come out with this TSi range. Talk us through what we've got.
So you've got the TSi2 and the TSi3.
Yeah.
TSi2, they've reduced the drag, so it's more aerodynamic, so by 15%, so it's increasing ball speed, a bit more of a higher launch.
Yeah.
Designed for your average golfer, maybe who struggles a bit of launch. And then TSi3, they've got a fantastic model now, in my opinion. They've got it so the better player can really dial it in. They've got the SureFit hosel, plus they've got the SureFit track on the back. So if someone's really looking to dial in a shape that they like, they've got it there.
So TSi2 then. And these have got some very different tech in them, haven't they, from the previous TSi models that
Correct.
we have from Titleist. So if we just grab the TSi2 firstly, let's talk about that first. No adjustable weighting on it.
No, so they've always got the back weighting to help with the launch.
Yep.
They've got the SureFit cog here.
Yeah.
But what they've done is they've made the top of it a little bit longer.
Okay.
So again, it's created a bit more of an aerodynamic feel to increase ball speed.
And it is I mean, when you put that driver down, it's a much bigger footprint, isn't it, than the TSi3? So I think straight away it's going to give people a load of confidence when they're teeing that up, right?
Yeah, and I think the big thing is, for the scary thing when people have a driver is worrying about hitting it. When it's a bit bigger, looks a little bit more forgiving. People are going to feel a lot more confident trying to launch it and get it up in the air.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think visually, I mean, it's a great looking driver, no question. But the interesting thing for me is this face, because this is a new face design for Titleist, isn't it?
Correct. It's the ATI. So this is an aerospace metal, which is designed to be a lot stronger, but really, really flexible.
Yeah.
So again, it's going to really increase the ball speed.
And it looks pretty funky as well, doesn't it?
They've had a great
cool
design.
looking thing, isn't it?
It almost like they've put a bit of Scotty Cameron milling in there.
Yeah.
They haven't, but it does look.
Like
it looks really good.
And in terms of adjustability, so there's no adjustable weight, but there is adjustable hosel.
Yeah. So the normal draw, fade, loft. Yeah. So you can go up by 0.75, and then to its maximum of 1.5.
Okay, and then so let's have a look at the TSi3 then. So quite a different driver in its design. It's a much smaller head.
They've gone back to kind of their traditional pear shape. They've skimmed a little bit off the toe and made it really pear shaped. The nice thing for me is I love Titleist drivers, but they've missed that adjustability at the back.
Yeah.
They've really missed that extra little mile they could have gone to. So not only can you adjust it from here, but you can dial in shape. If you've got someone who's really looking to take the right-hand side of the golf course out, they can do it with this bit and this bit now.
Okay.
But again, they have also got the ATI face.
Right, okay.
Again, they're really looking to increase their ball speed.
So whilst it's giving that better player lots of scope to really dial it in for them, it's giving them a lot more, it's still giving them forgiveness, right? It's not something that's going to be difficult to hit.
100%. I had a customer out here the other day with me and he took it on the golf course. He was currently using a slightly different driver. I set it up for the maximum draw at 9 degree and I dialed in the track at the back and his shape was straightened up straight away.
Okay, so and that weight in the back, so it just goes from, it's just a draw to fade bias, movable weight, is it?
That's it. It's very similar to what we see out there already.
Yeah.
Most fade, most draw.
Okay.
And then you can work it back. But with the SureFit setting, like at A3 position, this one's currently set at, with the H2 setting, maximum loft, maximum draw from here, but also dialing that bit in here for the maximum draw.
Okay, cool.
So it really does help.
Okay, so do you want to hit a couple for us then, Paul? Let's see this wonderful swing of yours.
I will try.
And because I think just talking about how they feel, and I think we can get a look at how they actually look behind the ball as well, and how they feel for you when you're hitting them, you know, when the driver's there.
For me, the look behind the ball with either one of these, I could take it out and hit it straight away. They both look fantastic.
Yeah.
So the first one I'm hitting is the TSi3.
Yeah, okay.
See if I can get the draw going.
You don't want that one back, do you, mate?
Not too bad. Not
Good,
too
yeah.
bad.
Very good. And then, so this is the...
This is the TSi2.
So this is the 2. So this is the bigger head. I mean...
Bigger head,
yeah, you
slightly
can really
easier
see
to
it,
launch. And it sits, to me, if I was going to choose one, this is the one I would choose. It just looks like a driver I could really hit.
A much higher launch with that one, isn't there?
Yeah, it's just so much easier. For me, I like to see the ball fly high.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a great product. I just can get it up in the air, it just stays there, and I feel like I don't have to work too hard with it.
Fantastic.
I think they've really hit the nail on the head. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, and in terms of, I mean, obviously you've been fitting these here at the Springs. What have you found with golfers that have been trying these products?
I've noticed their ball speeds jumped up from the driver they've been using, and their consistency level. So majority of people who are using the Titleist driver before will upgrade to the new one. So it's kind of a brand loyalty thing. But from the previous model to this model, I've noticed the ball speeds jump up, distance jump up, but the main thing is the dispersion has really narrowed. It's really got quite a bit tighter.
And that's what we all want, isn't it? It's not necessarily about distance always. It's
fairways rather than trees.
Hitting fairways, absolutely. It's hitting fairways. And if you can dial in a driver and you can hit 2 or 3 more fairways around, it's going to massively improve your game, and you've got to enjoy it a bit more, right?
Without a doubt.
And I guess the most important thing in all of this, as we always say, is custom fitting. You've got to get custom fitted for it, haven't you?
It's really important. So with Titleist now, which I think is a great idea, they've done 3 standard shafts, but they've also done 3 premium shafts. So when you come for a fitting here, we can get you on the GC quad. We can get you looking at all the different shaft options, but we can really dial it in. You might have to pay a bit more for the upmarket shaft, but it's the same with every brand. Yeah. But they're a lot more closer to hand. We can get them a lot quicker because they built them into their kind of standard product range.
And I guess it just most importantly means that they're getting a golf club that's actually specifically built for their golf swing, right?
That's right. So we'll make sure the length's right. I think there's a big argument on tour at the moment is the length of the golf shaft.
Yeah,
so I think I won't be fitting too many 47-inch shafts, but between 45 and 45 and a half, we'll do quite a few of.
Brilliant.
So
great stuff. Well, look, Paul, thanks so much for your time today and for running through the new Titleist drivers with us. It's been really interesting, and I think the TSi2 is it's a beautiful looking thing. Isn't it?
Me too.
Brilliant. Well, look, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you've got any questions on the Titleist products or any other products or custom fitting in general, please leave them in the comments below and we'll get back to you on those. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll speak to you again soon.